Don't be so, don't be so,
Hey Reese, you still there?
don't be so, don't be so, don't be so, don't be so.
Hey, shout out to everybody who came out today. Welcome to Cali's Take. Your first time, please like, subscribe. Please hit the notification bell as well so you get the newest content first. Plus, you can get the bonus videos that I put out on the weekends. We post every day so you won't miss any content here. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this though. I want to talk about who needs to step up this game. And we know what Kawhi Leonard represents. We've seen Kawhi Leonard be at its greatest. We know Paul George has been contributing really good. Last game, Reggie Jackson contributed to, his highest ability, I think. And Marcus Morris, he didn't contribute as much on the offensive end, but he played really good on the defensive end. And that's exactly what needs to be done. Defense is number one in this game. Everything else is secondary. Because when you look at a game like this, Luka and the Mavericks are looking to come with the knockout punch. So they're gonna try to come out and score tons of points, put a lot of pressure on you, just so you can keep up with them. And that's pretty much been their whole strategy this whole series. But as the Clippers organization, you got to realize you've got to find a way to win this game. You are at home. All the fans that are able to come out and see you, they're there, they're supporting you, and they're there at Staples Center to give you that support that you need to get over the hump. But you have to want to come out there and play for everybody in that building that's on your side. Anybody with a Clippers jersey on, anybody, in the stands representing you as a fan, your organization, yourself, your goals of getting ahead in the playoffs and possibly make it to a finals, win a championship, all that's on the line today. All that's on the line today. And you know what's at stake. I don't want to see nobody missing defensive assignments. I want everybody locked in. I want everybody on one accord. And I feel like I know what I'm gonna get, out of Kawhi. I feel like I know I'm gonna get all out effort because Kawhi is the type of person where, his mentality is leave it all out there on the floor, do everything you can possible to help yourself win. Don't beat yourself in this game because you can. Paul George, I don't wanna see too many dribbles. I mean, I know you got nice handles, that's fine, but I don't want to see too much of that. Trying to beat somebody one on one, going through the legs, trying to go behind the back and doing too much, that is gonna cause turnovers. And I can tell you in a game like this, every possession counts times two. If you turn the ball over one time, I guarantee I guarantee you the other team is going to score off that turnover. And when you look at stuff like that at the end of the game, that could be the difference of you winning rather than you losing this game in this series. Now, of course, Kawhi's had turnovers too, but like I said, hopefully, he'll limit his as well. But if he plays like he played last game, trust me, uh, Clippers shouldn't have much to worry about. Another thing I want to point out too is don't ever have 4 points coming from your bench. Last game, the Clippers bench scored 4 points. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. You need double digits from your bench at all times. At all times. Terrence Mann, whoever comes in there, or Rondo, whoever it is, if you're not scoring points, you need to assist. You need to help others score points. You have to do something. You can't have 4 points off your bench. You need at least double digits every time. I would like 15 to 20 coming off the bench today, if possible, but we'll see. But in regards to the question I asked in about who needs to step up for the Clippers today, it's every damn body. I don't care who it is. If you're part of the Clippers organization, you need to step up. Kawhi Leonard, you got to step up defensively the way he did last game. And, of course, offensively, you've been great. Last game, you were just, you know, a basketball god, so you're good. PG said he's gonna step up. PG said in the post game after last game on Friday that he needs to back up Kawhi more. Kawhi shouldn't have to go out there and basically what he was saying was Kawhi shouldn't have to put in a Hercules type performance for them to win. But last game he needed to because the bench only gave 4 points. And the beginning of the game, well, I'd say the first half, Paul George really wasn't that good. But that's okay. He did make some big shots in the second half. He did play some good defense too. So I got to give him some credit. He played some good defense on some key possessions in the game. So you can't knock Paul George for that. But I can tell you this much. Tonight's game, it can erase a lot of playoff P type negativity slander out there. And I'm not saying it's going to erase it for good because if they do get past tonight's game, it's only, one series in the first round, but it's a big first round statement compared to where they were. Being down 0-2 in a series and lost both home games as the Clippers did, everybody just thought the Clippers were dead to rights. They were gone. Everybody thought the Clippers were just going to fold. Everybody thought the Clippers were done. But for them to dig themselves out of this hole and make it a 7-game series is remarkable all on its own. But it's only even more remarkable if you finish it off. Because I can tell you, this is one of those games where playoff P is really going to have to show up. And I don't really expect Kawhi Leonard to have 45 points again. If he does get 45 points, that's great. I mean, that's wonderful. But you shouldn't expect him to have 45 points because with all the talent he has on the Clippers as a team, he shouldn't have to put up 45 or 50 points. That's the point of having so much talent on a team. You can put up 30 to 35 points a game, and win some games pretty easily if you got all the talent the Clippers have. And to me, with all the talent that the Clippers have, Kawhi should be able to put up 25 points a game and they still win a series in 6 games. At the most, with all the talent Kawhi Leonard has on that team at his disposal. So I need everybody on the Clippers to step up. Every man is accountable. Every man has to hold their own weight. Because like I said, and I'm even saying that for the coaching staff as well. Ty Lue, step your game up. Step your coaching up. Don't sit there and be stagnant and, make, bad adjustments during the game because you're trying to just be right. No, do the right thing. Have everybody in position. Have your guys ready to go. Have everybody's mentality on one accord. We need to win this game and we're going to win this game. That's the mentality the Clippers need going into this game today. That happens about 3-4 hours from now. They need that mentality. If you don't have that mentality, I'm telling you, you're going to lose. But not only do you need that mentality, you need to play like it. Everybody on the Clippers needs the Mamba mentality today. Everybody on the Clippers needs to go out there and play 110% on defense. If they give that 110% on the defensive effort, on the defensive end of the floor, I promise you, they should win this game rather easily. Because you're at home. Dallas had a lead on you 30-11 in game 3, I think. Could have put you away. Really could have put you away. Really could have ended the series. But you know what you did? You fought back and said, no, we're not going to allow this to happen. And that's the same mentality you need today as well. No, we're not going to allow Dallas to come in our house and beat us on our home floor to win this series. No way. We have to come out here and punch them in the mouth in the first round, the first quarter, and knock them out in the second half. This is exactly the mentality you need. This is exactly how you should think. This is exactly how the operation should go. And everybody should be mentally at one state, one mind state. There is no Finney Smith. There is no Tim Hardaway Jr. There is no any opponent in front of you. Your job is to decimate them. So on defense, I expect hard-nosed defense. I expect everything contested as far as jump shots. Nothing easy. Nothing easy. If you make Dallas work on the defensive end, they will not score that many points on the offensive end because they're only scoring a lot of points because you're bailing them out by just shooting threes the whole time and clanking them. And when you miss a three, remember the rebound goes out wide. It goes out far. And when that rebound goes out, or it hits high in the air, or it goes out far to the mid range or to the 3-point line, the other team is on a fast break. And that's just not what you want. So my thing is, if you know you got the shot, take it. If you're wide open, it's a high percentage three, take it. Don't take contested threes like that. Drive to the basket, break the defense down, and make them understand that what they're doing is wrong. But you capitalize on every mistake that Dallas makes. I want to see Kawhi on Luka, and I want to see a switch between him and Paul George. And mainly, I want Kawhi on Luka because I think Kawhi guards him the best, of course. And like I said, everybody needs to be accountable today. It doesn't need to be one guy. It doesn't need to be held to one person's standard. It's all Clippers standards to have a winning mentality. Everybody. First of all, Clippers, you got to make your fans proud. Second of all, you got to shut your naysayers up. And third of all, you got to make your owner proud. Because he put a lot of money and stock into this team. He's expecting you to perform at the level he know that you can. So he could put more stock and more money into this team and build you guys' brand beyond any other teams. But the only way he can do that and give you what you need is to help him win so he can build more stock into you and push your name out there even more and make you guys more of the rock stars of LA that you probably want to be. You want to be the team in LA. You want to be looked at as a team in California that people respect. So if you want to be looked at as a team with respect, well, games like these, you got to show the reason why we as fans, we as viewers, we as some as naysayers, whatever the people, person, individual, species are out there, you need to make everybody understand why we should pay attention to you. As a team in California, as a team in LA, that's a problem. As a team in LA, that's going to be a good or great team going forward. Remind us of that today. Remind us of the fact of why we should look at you as a premier team in California rather than most people in California out here looking at the Lakers or maybe even the Golden State Warriors when they had their run. Your goal is to put your team in that conversation. Because for years you've been looked at as a team like the Sacramento Kings, a team that's nobody, a team that's just in California taking up space. But you don't want to look like that no more. You want to look like a dominant team or a team that's made an impact so you can get more respect, even from the ones who don't like you. Because regardless of what happens, people can say anything they want about Kawhi Leonard. They can say anything they want about what type of player he is. Can't nobody ever take away from the fact that he's won 2 championships and 2 finals MVPs. Nobody can ever take that away from Kawhi. So don't let Kawhi just be the only one that has, validity. The only one that's going to be looked at as a champion. You as an organization, Clippers, want to be looked at as a champion as well. So to take that ride with Kawhi Leonard, you either got to ride for him or nothing else. He is your leader. He is the one who has reached the mountaintop on a couple of occasions, and he's the one who can help you. But you got to be and you got to play with the mentality that he plays with. That's why Kawhi Leonard leads as an example type player. He doesn't do much vocal. Follow your leader. Your leader is going to play hard. Whether if Kawhi Leonard struggles this game, and hopefully he doesn't, but let's say he's like 9 for 22 or something like that, which I'm not trying to jinx him or anything. That's my favorite player, so I would never try to jinx him. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. He's going to go out there and give you 110% effort on defense and everything he can to help win. And those little intangibles of giving everything you got, diving for a loose ball, trying to get a steal, getting an extra rebound, winning tip balls if it's a jump ball, little things like that, knocking down your free throws. It's the little things that are going to help you win this game. Kawhi Leonard's talked about several times basketball IQ. You've heard that come out of his mouth at least a couple of times in his career. And the reason why you've heard him say that on several occasions is because that's what it takes. You have to have a basketball IQ. And a part of having a basketball IQ is not only doing the tangibles, but it's also doing the intangibles, the little things. That one rebound could be the difference in you getting an extra possession, knocking down a 3-point shot, putting your team up a couple points rather than the other team getting that one rebound that puts them up by 3. Now the pressure's on you to come back and score. And if you don't, now they can go on a run. It is just that simple. Kawhi Leonard knows these things. Rajon Rondo knows these things. So you have guys in the locker room who know these things. You just have to listen to them and you have to be willing to do your part. And I'm telling you, everybody on the Clippers needs to step up today. I don't care who it is, what they do, what their position is. Everybody needs to step up. Like I said, Clippers, you want to do this for yourselves, for your own confidence, going into this playoffs and going through it. But not only for yourself, you should want to do this. You should want to do this for the fans who pull for you, the fans who root for you, the fans who pull for you, even when the Stephen A. Smiths and the Shannon Sharps and the Nick Wrights talk so bad about you. Do it for them. Do it for the ones who care about you. Do it for the ones who look at you in a light that those people I just named don't. They don't look at you in that light. They look at you as a laughing stock, as a joke. Well, let the joke be on them this time. And you go out and win a series and show the fortitude that they don't think that you have. It's not even really a point about proving them wrong. It's a point about proving your fans right. Your fans want to know or feel like they were right about what they thought about you. They don't want to feel like they made a mistake or they're unsure or, there's uncertainty. You don't want your fans to feel that way. You want your fans to feel like what they're saying about you is true and you're backing it up and you're making your fans happy. The people who come out there and pay their hard-earned money to come see you and watch you on TV and take their time to watch you on TV and analyze the game from the perspective of what they see. Listen, be the best product you can be out there on the court today, because that's the only thing that's going to help you win. All the other stuff is a waste of time talking about it because it's nothing. Only thing that matters is getting the victory. And that's the mentality you got to have. It doesn't matter if the game is pretty, where you're knocking down all your threes. It doesn't matter. If the game is 70-71, it doesn't matter. If that's the ending score of the game, it doesn't matter as long as the Clippers have 71 and the Mavericks have 70. It does not matter. By any means necessary, winning is the only formula for today. And winning is the only thing that's going to cure some of the pains and the woes and the issues and the slander and all the things that as an organization you don't appreciate. That's going to cure all that. And like I said, I want to see the Clippers do well. I want to see them win this game. And I want to see the Clippers win every damn quarter. I don't want the Dallas Mavericks to win the first quarter. I don't want them to win any of them. Dallas had you Dallas had you down 30-11 in their house, and you had to make a miraculous comeback. Well, put that pressure on them. Why don't you be up 35-11 and see what type of team they are? Can they come back from that? Because I don't think they can. Because I think they're the type of team when an avalanche hits them, they panic. That's what I believe. So put the clamps on today. Let them know who you are. Let them know the reason why you're looked at as a championship team and not them. They're a team with one great player, but you have two great players. So act like you can go out there and win and find a way to stop the Boban throwing the paint, because it seems like that's the only thing Luka seems to do when he get in trouble. Throw it in the paint to Boban, he just scores. But find a way to stop that. Find a way to neutralize that some too, so they can make some adjustments there. Because like I said, Dallas is gonna bring everything they got, and I think you as Clippers fans, organization, everybody knows that. So since that's the case, don't make it easy for them. Go Clips, and that's my take on the situation. But hey, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if you agree with anything I said. Like I always say, your comments are just super valuable, more than mine, and I appreciate it. That's why I always like to engage in the Cali Take community and we talk about it. So let's just continue doing what we've been doing. And hey, on to the next episode. Cali out.